St. Joe's, what's up?
We have lots to share today, plus kind of some changes coming up, right?
Yes, we do.
All right, so first up, our parish school is hosting a cocktail party and auction at the Heathman Lodge on February 10th. So that is tomorrow. Proceeds go toward helping to support our school. To learn more and to purchase tickets, you can visit the school's website.
Are you going?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm leading the opening prayer.
I'm going too.
Who are you?
Yeah, and Mary Yamola and I did a video for it
Oh, right
on
on.
safety.
Cool.
So
Safety.
safety.
Oh, right. That's
Safety.
one of the
It's one of the
funded item?
Yeah, fun
Yep.
item. Yeah,
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Right on.
cool. We'll see you there. Should be a
Guess
good time.
All right.
This Sunday, there will be a second collection for the Prepares Ministry. So just heads up on that. Thank you in advance for all of your generosity in supporting this really vital ministry of our parish.
And I'll be doing kind of an extended announcement that's sort of a report from our Prepares group.
Great,
So, yeah.
wonderful. As you know, next Wednesday, February 14th, is Valentine's Day. Well, it's also Ash Wednesday. So next,
Weird.
it is a weird thing, right?
It is a weird thing.
But you know, both Ash Wednesday and Valentine's Day have one thing in common. It's a story of love.
True,
So there's a commonality between the two.
true.
So our masses, there'll be 3 masses that day, 7 a.m., which I'll preside at, and Deacon Tom will preach. And then there's a 5:30 mass, which I'll preside and preach at. And then at 7:30 mass is in Spanish. Father Joe Sands, who I don't think has been here yet, he's a Jesuit from across the river in Portland, will preside at that liturgy, and Deacon Jose will preach. There will be no 8:30 daily mass that day, so please note that. And this schedule, as well as a schedule for the full season of Lent, can be found in Sunday's bulletin. And next week, we'll talk a little bit about what the Sacrament of Reconciliation through the course of Lent, so people are aware of that.
Yeah, updated schedule for that.
And then also coming up is the 40 Days for Life, which begins this Wednesday. This campaign aims to promote life-affirming alternatives to abortion. If you would like to learn more about how you can get involved, we'll have information after Masses on February 18th.
Also, our next shift at the WHO is coming up in March. So for information on how to sign up for a shift, that can be found in this week's bulletin. And I know the WHO has really been struggling with filling all of their volunteer positions. So I just want to get that out there really early this time for our shift. And I really encourage people to do this. And I particularly encourage our families with children to do this as a family activity. It's a great way to give back during Lent and to practice one of those kind of principles of Lent. And then again, for those of you that were not at Masses this last weekend, our parish family configuration has been finalized. And so I read a rather long group of talking points from the Archdiocese about where we're at with Partners in the Gospel. So for those who missed that announcement, we here at St. Joseph will be in a family with the Proto-Cathedral of St. James the Greater, as well as Our Lady of Lourdes. And so that change is effective July 1st. At that same time, new pastor and 1 or 2 parochial vicars will also begin their ministry here. So that, the priest assignment part, will be announced either the Sunday after Easter or the following Sunday after that. So that's kind of the time frame for those announcements.
It's an exciting time for the whole Archdiocese, and in particular too for the Southwest Deanery.
It is. So, times have changed.
Times are changing.
And speaking of that, we're changing things up for
We are.
Lent.
You want to say something about that, and then I'll talk about what the Mass schedule looks like for the weekend?
Sure.
Okay.
So during Lent, we are going to shift gears, and Shane, our producer and cameraman, is going to switch positions, and he's going to be here, and he's going to do What's Up St. Joe's each week, and that will be just really strictly about the upcoming announcements. And Father Mike and I are going to do kind of a midweek Lenten check-in that will air on Wednesdays, and it is it's a Jesuit-based program.
Retreat.
It's basically a retreat, but brief, kind of reflections each week. So we really want to encourage people to tune in as they're able and kind of go through this weekly retreat with us. And it's called the Lenten Workout.
I believe that says 40 days, the 40-day workout, Lenten workout, by a layman named Timothy Muldoon.
Right. And so we will be doing that. It's also available online, but we thought it would be cool to offer it each week so that it'll feel like we're kind of doing this together as a parish, albeit virtually.
So join us. It'll be a worthwhile experience. Another way in which you can enter into this Lenten journey. So that brings us to the weekend, which is the final week of ordinary time, really until June, I think. So the 6th Sunday in ordinary time is this coming weekend, and I will be at all the masses. I'm actually preaching and presiding at all the masses. So at 9 a.m. preaching and presiding, and Father Gary will be there, celebrating. The 11:30 is the Spanish Mass, and I will preside and preach, and Deacon Jose will simultaneously translate my homily. So we'll hear it both in English and Spanish. We're going to try that this weekend. Something a little different.
Yeah.
We'll do that a few times in the coming few months. And then the 5 o'clock Mass is myself again. And my guess is that the 5 o'clock Mass might be a little lowly attended since the high liturgy, the Super Bowl, is this weekend too at 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I'm so glad you said that, because I did want to say that I am a football fan.
Oh, yeah.
Like, really.
So you won't be at the
Into it.
5.
But, no, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
But I still want to encourage everyone that regardless of Super Bowl and football, have your priorities straight and make sure that you make time to come to Mass
Yes.
this weekend, because Mass is always more important than football and even the Super Bowl. And I say that as a huge football fan. So, encouragement.
Yes, I want to encourage that too. I was just kind of putting out there what was kind of like an elephant in the room. kind
It
of thing.
was.
So,
It was. I'm glad you said that, because I was going to say it anyway. So we expect to see everyone
Yes.
at a Mass this
Yes.
Sunday, regardless of
This
Super
Sunday.
Bowl. This Sunday. All right. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your weekend, and we will see you on Ash Wednesday right here
Right here.
to start our weekly check-in
Yeah.
retreat.
Have a good weekend and go 49ers.
Oh, brother. Said no Seahawks fan ever. That's all him. That's not me. Mm-mm. Bye.
Bye.